Hello everybody. This is going to be a more serious topic than usual. I'm not exactly like a drama channel or anything like that, but with things like this, it's got to be something I got to address. Now, this video by no means is going to be as in-depth as other people have gone into. I just want to make this video to basically be another voice in the crowd and calling out Slanderous's actions because none of it is okay, really. If you want anything that's more in-depth, I highly recommend checking out my buddy Professor POV's video and also checking out General Fujikyo's video because they both went far more in depth and they did a lot of research on it, and it's a lot better to get like a grand view of what's been going on because it's a lot more than what I'm going to be talking about. Now, for the longest time, I haven't really liked Slanderous's content. It's like far too edgy for me, and a lot of his balance changes ideas I just don't agree with whatsoever, but this is not me being biased whatsoever. So basically the gist of what's been happening is Slanderous made a SA tier list, which it fits within his content of him being edgy, but I feel like he went way too damn far on this because that's not something you should joke about. Like, I get if some people are that kind of edgy or whatever, but it's that kind of humor is it's not something that you can like post publicly to YouTube. Especially now when For Honor is such a niche game with a small community, we don't need people like Slanderous basically, well, slandering us. But basically Slanderous, as I said, he made a tier list on like SA on what characters would do that, and he used a lot of very vulgar things about talking about characters being I'm not gonna talk about it because YouTube wouldn't like it, but you kind of get the whole idea about that. And everyone was very upset about it, obviously, because it's not something that people should be talking about. It's like, sure, you can have like jokes like in your little friend group, but you shouldn't have an entire community nor post it about it on your YouTube channel. And this is only the tip of the iceberg because, as I mentioned in the General Fujikyo video and in Professor's video, it goes a lot deeper than that because he's obviously a very edgy guy, so he says a lot of horrible things in his own Discord, and his community supports all of it because they try to play it off as a joke, which I fail to see how any of that is jokes. Especially when he's using it in a very demeaning manner, like all the terms that he's using, the slurs, and he's just kind of using it in a more demeaning manner, and he's very obviously clearly white, so he shouldn't even be using the N-word anyway. And all of his fans, if they want to call us pussies or anything like that, or snowflakes, then that's totally on them, but if you're trying to have like a public audience, do you really want this to be the face of your content? Of you making these disgusting jokes and acting like they're perfectly okay for the mainstream audience? I know sure as hell that if you tried to go to YouTube themselves and ask them if that content's okay, they'd probably take your video down. Hell, they might even flag your channel and give you a warning or something like that, or suspend you. It's just not okay, but considering that the For Honor community is just so small, this most likely will go under the radar. I'm hoping that it doesn't, because he's made several other videos like this. He made a skin color tier list, which is just, I don't even need to explain that. Be edgy all you want, but that's not excusable content. That video got taken down, and there's another video that's kind of similar to it that I found. It got deleted a long time ago, but I know that people know it exists because I've asked around and people said that they've seen it before, where Slanderous complained that he couldn't make Medjay white, and said that it's racist that we can make other characters black but not make Medjay white, as if it's something Ubisoft deliberately did and it not being like an engine limitation or something like that. It's stuff like that that is just horrible, disgusting behavior, and the fact that his Discord is like even worse. If you think that how he presents himself on his channel is bad, you should join his Discord. I mean, you can probably not join it now, I don't know. I don't know if they're on full lockdown mode or in damage control, I have no idea, but again, look at the videos that I'm gonna put down in the description. They got screenshots of everything that people are saying in there, and you'll get like a bigger idea, but none of this is like okay at all. And I already know that their excuses are going to be things like, oh, well, it's free speech, or oh, it's just a joke. Jokes may be subjective, but there's just some jokes that aren't. Like, joking about, like, murder or sexual assault or any heavy topics like that is usually frowned upon in a lot of communities. And we shouldn't make an exception here just because we feel like it. But yeah, that's about my thoughts on the topic. Obviously, I don't condone it, and I hope that Slanderous either gets help or deletes the channel itself, or deletes the videos, which he's been shown to do in the past because he's deleted the skin tier, the skin tier list, and he also deleted that video about Medjay. So hopefully he just takes this one down, but I feel like he won't learn from it. I feel like this is just a slap on the wrist and he should get like a bigger consequence for it. Maybe bigger YouTubers will end up talking about it. I know Raven Knight's already made a YouTube video about it, but I'm hoping people like Havoc speak out about it, considering Slanderous does have like connections with several people, so I'm hoping people like Havoc get on this and at least talk about it to bring some attention to it. It's not trying to cancel the guy, it's just trying to get him to realize what he's been doing and that it's wrong, and that playing it off as a joke is not a good idea. And I'm hoping that if he does do that, he doesn't try to blame it on his community and takes responsibility like he should. But yeah, that's about all I have to say on this matter. Feel free to share this video around. I will also post the links to Professor and Fujikyo's videos. I'll put those down in the description. Feel free to share all these around. Share those two specifically because, again, they have the big stuff. They have all the information, all the screenshots. This is just me talking about it, just like how Raven Knight was just also talking about it. Same thing with my friend Wave Dash. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Obviously, I'm not going to say things like hope you enjoyed because I don't want anyone to enjoy this. I want people to understandably be upset about it, to bring light to Slanderous' bullshit, and hopefully get him to finally stop.